Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Conscious Dating Online. I'm your host, Francis Mahan. Today's conversation will be about self, the individual, the person, I, you, whoever is out there seeking for a partner or a loved one. First of all, I like to emphasize that when we are looking for a partner, it is imperative that we concentrate on I, the person, not so much on what is out there or what is available. Rather, what is it that you as an individual are looking for in a person and stick to that. Don't deviate from it. Do not compromise. Stick to what you want and you eventually will find it. Like they say in The Secret or the Bible, seek and you shall find. In today's world, we find ourselves busy and we are preoccupied with what is going on with the pandemic. We're worried about whether we should date one on one, and we have to be very careful. That is why conscious dating online is available and it is possible so that you can get to know your partner at a deeper level before you meet online, as I said before. However, before we do that, it is important we take the time to go within, to do a little bit of analyzing and scrutinize within the self and the conscious mind as to find with ourselves something more than just the need to have a partner. In other words, find yourself. Why? Because it is so easy to lose control of who you are in the process of looking for something to accommodate either the lonely time that we're going through or just to have company. Because it is difficult in these times to be alone and to be isolated, to be antisocial, not to have connection with other people. We lose control of our thinking because we get influenced by the media, and then we are afraid to completely surrender to ourselves in a moment of thought or solitude where we can find answer to the questions that we have, whether it is about ourselves or the person that we are looking for. Sometimes we are so preoccupied with focusing on, what are we looking for and trying to put two and two together. For example, you can meet someone that has these criteria that you like and another person that has similarity and something else that you want that you cannot put together in one because you will have to combine two and make one out of two, and that's not possible. But should you settle for that? Ask yourself, should you just settle for what you're not looking for and become an unhappy person? I myself, in previous questioning of the self, going into meditation, have asked my higher power to guide me, to help me make a decision as to what is convenient for me. Because there is a saying, sometimes as we are seeking for a partner, we do not get what we want, we get what we need. But is what we need satisfactory for the self? Are you going to be happy with what you need versus what you want and love? That's a big difference. Because in a way you're compromising and in a way you are unhappy and you are not comforting yourself with the things that you like as an individual that make you happy. Although the only one that can make yourself happy is you, the self. Therefore, if we try to surrender our power, our thoughts, our thinking, our drives, our needs, and our desires that we have, we're higher powered in moments of solitude, quiet meditation, and quiet the mind. Let go of all the thoughts all the needs, all the worries, all the desires, and all the things that keep us busy on a daily basis, or worry or depressed as a result of what's going on. Although I have to say by now we have become accustomed to what's happening with the virus, and we understand how to be careful, how to be cautious, how to keep our distance, how to be socially distance, and take care of the self, which is very important. However, by going inward and asking ourselves, what is it that I want? What makes me happy? Even though we're going through very critical time, it is essential that you make yourself, whether it is being alone, having the right company, the right friendship, or being with family. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a partner. Rather, it is more important about finding things that satisfy you as an individual, such as a hobby, writing, yoga, reading. Although I noticed that today most people are trying to evade what is going on with the situation presently with indulging themselves on television and news and things that are actually not that healthy. Because when you become so embedded into watching television, you're beginning to lose yourself as an individual. You're beginning to live a world of illusion, a world in which things are not as real as they appear to be, which is that's what movies are about, and television programs, and the news, and the fake pretenses that are there in social media. So it's more important that in this busy world, we train our mind to try to quiet, have time for the self, whether it is in the morning or the evening. Have that special moment between you and just you, yourself, and I, like they say. And give yourself time to connect to your heart, to your spirit, to your soul, to the divine being that you are, so that you, in essence, can understand what is going on, operate at a different level, surrender to what is without stress, and become more resilient to whatever you encounter, whether it is in a relationship or in the outside world or at work, with children, with family, or anyone in particular. All sentient beings go through the same, whether it is during the pandemic or not. It is important that we become still in silence. It is important that we center our energy to connect with the self from the heart, from the entire body, from the mind. Shut the thoughts, allow the mind to go blank. The best time to do that is in the morning when you get up. If you have 5 minutes, your mind is not so preoccupied. You're kind of in a wave where you're waking up and you're not awake and you're not active. It is the best time to just become quiet, be silent, connect with yourself, and create that space that's going to help you and guide you through the rest of the day. We must learn to be present in moments like these, moments when things are difficult, where isolation is happening, there is loneliness, we find ourselves alone at home, we need company. Families are far away, and some of us have children, some do not. I don't, for example. So it is difficult. I'm lucky to have a pet which I can love and appreciate and give my love to. It doesn't matter whether it is a pet, a person, a partner, friends, family, as long as you can connect with someone and not waste the time preoccupying yourself about what is going on today, or how lonely you are, Or how do you need people or make mistakes because you feel alone, isolated? You want company. It is a human need. We all know that. We all need company. We all like or are social animals. We know that. But loving the self is more important than giving, because you cannot give what you don't have unless you begin to understand who you are as an individual. What is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for in a partner? How to connect with yourself, your feelings, your emotions, what's going on. Or if you're dating someone and you happen to go through different phases of dating, things are not going well, retrieve from the dating scene, connect with yourself, connect with I, with a person, pamper yourself, nourish yourself, be silent, try to find the answers within. Because sometimes the answers to the questions we have are not outside, and it's not people that are going to guide you. It's your heart. Your heart is the loudest voice. It's not even your mind, it's not even your thoughts. It's this one right here, because that is the energy that keeps the entire body going. Without this, there is no functioning of the brain, and vice versa. You need both to connect and to who you are as a human being. All sentient beings need that moment in which they can connect with themselves in order to find the answer to questions that we don't have in our lives and in this present moment. Even in moments of choosing which person you want to vote for, go inward and analyze and ask yourself questions. Who do I really want in this agenda of politics that I think will benefit not only myself but the world? Who will be the best candidate? Sit in a moment by yourself and ask, just like you will ask about two lovers. You have two people that you're dating and you're not sure, this one gives you comfort, this one you love but it doesn't give you attention, and you're confused about which way to go. The only way to find the answer is to go within and be quiet, silence the mind, take a deep breath and concentrate on who you are and listen to your heart, listen to that voice that speaks. And sometimes this can happen in early morning. For me, is having those visions that speak to me. They come right in front of me as I'm going to sleep normally, hardly ever in the early morning. But before I go to sleep, those visions come in and the answers come right before me. Or an event happens and it evolves, and it is the pattern of the answers that I'm looking for. I know what I'm asking. As an individual, you know what you want, and then when you start asking, you will know the answers. You don't need to analyze, okay, is this the right answer or is that? No, you ask, and whatever evolves for the rest of the day, whether it is with you, with work, with a partner, with family, with a friend, or your health, or anything within you, whatever evolves is the answer to your question. It's that easy. It's that easy. And sometime it will come in a dream. We all have different revelation. For me, are visions and dreams. And those dreams speak to me and give me the answers to what I'm looking for. And guess what? In the end, that answer is precisely how things end, how things evolve, how things happen. It's miraculous how important it is to connect with you, because you have all the power, all the energy, all the ability, all the answers. Everything that you want and need is within you. It's not even within the person outside of you, because that person cannot understand you as much as you do. You know what you want. You know what makes you. Even though we get confused and we try to ask questions because we're not sure, but 90% of the time we know the answer, except we doubt ourselves. We know the answer. One is speaking to us, a louder voice within us. So, in essence, what I want to say to you today is connect with you, pamper yourself, ask yourself the question: within. If you doubt, go within in a moment of silence, whether it is before, in the morning, in the afternoon, whenever you have time to connect with yourself, and you will find the answer to your question. And there will be no mental turmoil and not worry about anything because you just have to be patient. If you are patient and you ask and you relax and you become still, like I said, everything will evolve the way it's supposed to. You don't even have to ask. All you have to do is be still and know that the answer will come. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a pleasure as usual. This is Francis Mahan. Do not doubt yourself when dating online or offline or with a partner. Ask and you shall receive. Things will evolve as they are meant to be. Or you will have the answers to your questions whenever you become connected with yourself. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye. Love and light. And